to everybody, but she'll let Eddie do all the bad work. I don't trust that. If you're with somebody for that long and you're going to let somebody like Ed just freaking annihilate them, there's some character flaws there. There's some character flaws there. I didn't believe it until I faced her this week and I saw with my own 2 eyes the pure evilness in that woman.
All right.
Jessica, she's a true wolf. The winter is coming, and its name is Jessica Little.
All right. Let's hear from Eddie Boy. What's up?
She can't help that it is in blood to be a champion. These guys in front of you here, Troy not in the group, don't understand what it's like to be a winner because they've never earned it. They've never won. There's a big thing here. It's a flaw of the sexist mindset of the wrong side of things, and that's you, dirty, dirty men. Shame on you. Jessica
earned every
does the hard work. She does hard work to get as good as she has been, and she is backing it up by squeaking in at the end and dominating JR, who he was horrible. He put up nothing. His first player of the week put up less than 2 points. He banked on that guy probably like it was the end of his life. He lost sleep. I mean, come on here. Just look at what's in front of us now. Sorry, JR.
Yeah, you Troy Valentine, very much for you all, and you started this bullshit. Now we got Troy fucking Clark's wife in here. Now we got Jessica Little in here.
David,
please put down the bottle. Jesus Christ.
All right. So let's get back to this.
Hard work.
I feel like it took
soft work because she's
I feel like it took a huge dark turn there, JR. I don't know exactly what the deal is.
Fuck you, Ed. I will fly tomorrow.
I blame JR. I blame you for this, okay? Because
I'm going to fly to Montana. I'm going to fight you, Ed.
David doesn't think of ideas on his own, okay? That's not how it works. That's not how he operates, okay? David got this from you. You created the culture of this league, and this league is now sexist as fuck.
Troy Valentine, that's a terrible thing to say about somebody.
JR?
I have to keep on muting David because he doesn't understand what's going on here. No, in terms of the allegations of the league being sexist, it's not sexist. Okay? It's about tradition. It's about doing what has always been done here, and I want to see some massive shit talk here. I'm the only one not afraid to freaking call anybody out. All right, I've called out Claire. I've called out Jess. Who else has called them out? You answer me that.
I posted that my wife is constipated in the league. I don't know how more cutthroat this league could be than what we have currently. So I don't know why you feel like you're on this high horse calling people out, being the only maverick in the game, but you're not. You're not that guy.
Why? Because I have no allegiances. I've brought it up time and time again. You're in the league with your wife. David and Eddie, Jess and Brian, that's a freaking group right there. And you could throw Artie, and then you could bring Tito in there because they're brothers. And then it pretty much just leaves, you got the Clarks, or you got Troy and Claire. It just leaves me and Nick Campbell alone. And Nick Campbell, for whatever reason, just wants to sit on the freaking league chat and freaking just stalk and every now and then pop his face up. And he doesn't draft. So therefore, I am truly alone in this league. No allegiances, no friends, just straight up cutthroat. And everybody comes for me every time. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everybody acting like they don't realize what's happening here. You guys all know that you are scared of me. I am the best when it comes to
my name. Say more better? I just you can mute me after this. More better.
What's wrong with that? More better.
I also heard more better.
More better than French bread, you dumb fuck.
Let's get David on the chat and let's talk some movies.
All right. I would love to get some movie talk going. So David, it's all you, man.
Now it's time, eh?
Yeah. So David, Tell me, what you been watching since this quarantine?
What movies I've been watching? Honestly, I've been kind of starting to kick it old school. Let's see, what did I go through recently? Oh, this morning I watched a good new Will Ferrell. It honestly wasn't that good. Without that bit,
Uh,
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Elaine.
Yeah, Elaine. I always had a thing for Elaine. What do
Oh,
you
dude,
think?
I would have, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'll tell you guys. I already forgot the name of the movie because it was that big of a pile.
Anyway, the movie
Yeah.
wasn't very good, and I thought it was supposed to be funny. What happened to Will Ferrell all of a sudden trying to get serious on me? Who the fuck do you think you are, Jim Carrey pulling a 23? I don't fucking think so, bro.
No, I hate it when they do that shit. Stick with what works. But what did
to kill my child, Troy? You sick motherfucker! There's something wrong with this guy.
I just watched like a flaming pile of shit movie the other night. It was with I can't even remember who the fuck was in it. It was so bad. It was directed by Christopher Nolan. It's like a brand new movie that just got out there. Troy, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Tell me what it is.
I gotta freaking Google it again because
So, you know what I watch? I've been kind of getting into the TV shows. Gets a little bit boring to watch this movie after movie, so I got into TV. Movie.
yeah, no, it's like just I just want to fucking watch a movie for an hour or two and fucking relax. And I don't want
so much to fucking ask.
Right, man.
They really are.
I'm looking at you, Scorsese. I'm looking at you, freaking Nolan. Y'all ain't that clever.
And I took it way back, and I threw an old school, just another classic Christmas rewind. We went Jingle All the Way, baby. Jingle All the Way. Schwarzenegger, Sinbad. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Oh, and guess what else is on Disney Plus? Troy throwing out content. The new Mulan. Check that out. Heard it was bullshit.
It was pretty whack. I watched that like a month or two ago. I didn't like it.
Still gonna check it out.
Yeah. Valentine
role.
Sorry. Troy.
Strong female Asian role. You know, kind of reminds me a lot of Troy Valentine.
Yeah.
I think,
Troy.
No, don't acknowledge him. He's not involved.
I want to know what he's been watching because he's the goal. He's the key to me and you freaking getting something good here. What you been watching lately, bro?
All right, let's deal you in, Troy. What have you been watching, Puto?
Man, I get like at least 10 shows going at one time.
I do the same.
And I've been trying to follow all of them. You know what I really liked was Halt and Catch Fire. It's like originally an AMC show about this, like the start of the internet. And
what do you think about that?
I'm about to fucking fall asleep even hearing about it.
Yeah, I want to punch you. I'm gonna punch you in the face from California to Colorado.
All right, so I've also been watching that show on Netflix called Mars, and I guess they're taking it off December 31st, but it's amazing. Like it's like a regular show, but then they like cut back to like a documentary because they move from 2016 all the way up into like the 2040s when like we have colonization on Mars, and they're talking about like building stuff on Mars and like corporations coming in. And, like,
right, Troy. This is Sonora Borealis.
Yeah, are they going to build anything entertaining? Because it doesn't sound like it. Yeah. Speaking of like futuristic fucking space movies, like a couple months ago, I tried to get into a show. I think it was on Hulu. It was starring Sean Penn, and it was like something about like they're going to go to Mars or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I couldn't tell you what that is.
Dude, I got like 2 episodes through, and it was a fucking hot garbage. I don't know why people think Sean Penn's good because I can't name anything outside of Fast Times at Ridgemont High that was worth the shit with the dude.
And I gotta tell you, what the fuck is the appeal? He's not even good looking.
Hear me out. I feel like I really liked The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Like that.
No, so I did not really like that movie, but I like Sean Penn's role.
Dude, I love that movie.
Walter Mitty.
Dude, I loved that movie. I could watch it right now, and I've already seen it like 5 or 6 times.
It was okay. I like the premise, but it wasn't that great. Come on.
I thought it was really good. What's up, Eddie? What do you got for us?
The Wonderful Life. That Walter Mitty movie is a revelation. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a life-changing epic. If you really pay attention, it might turn around you and JR's very sad lives.
I agree.
Okay, thank you.
I agree with that.
Dude, did you ever see Colors?
No.
And Troy ain't lying. I Am Sam was a hella good movie. That shit made me cry, fool.
Let's go there, Troy.
Yeah, let's go there, Troy.
You're not a liberal. You're not a liberal, right?
You can't just be that liberal.
Yeah. Well, I think you are because Troy, what is your news channel of choice?
It's this show on Facebook called Brother Jeff.
That is so freaking liberal. It's not even funny. He goes to freaking Facebook live stream for his news.
You get your news from Facebook?
I do.
Jesus Christ! And I voted for you to probably teach my kids. I'm a fucking
Hey, let me be clear here. It's actually like a full-on production, man. This guy, Brother Jeff, he's got like a cultural center here. And I don't know, I just like how he keeps it local because I feel like, a lot of us don't know what's happening in our own city, and yet we can like talk about bills that are being passed through the United States Congress.
Yeah, something's in the water in Denver because it sure ruined Troy.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to my brother?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have always.
Bro, were you not a campaign manager for somebody's city council running?
I was not.
You were.
I was close.
Who gets a campaign manager to run their city council?
I'm glad that Ed just muted. Because you know what? I'm tired of that bullshit. I don't know exactly where y'all are getting this shit from.
You can't just mute me. What the fuck?
That's allergic. Take it out with your brother, dude. Your brother keeps muting you.
I'm allergic to David and JR's banter because they're just so close. But the thing is
bastard to quit muting me, or I'm gonna kick the fuck out of him.
I am starting to wonder. I am starting to wonder if this was a bad decision, though.
All right, let's talk it.
All right, because somebody with an email of keepinedward@yahoo.com is asking about a $25 buy-in for the 2021 season, and I'm wondering what your thoughts on a buy-in next season might be.
I'm down for it as long as like that money's going. Where's that money going? That's the only thing. It's just like, yeah, I'll fucking pay it, but what are we? Is that going to go into a pot and the winner takes the pot? Is it going to go to a draft party? You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody's paying anything, first and foremost, we got to freaking get everybody to pay money for these new trophies.
Yeah,
that should be number one.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, because we really got to get a fucking in-person draft some way, somehow. It's got to happen because I think it brings out I think it raises the stakes a lot higher when everyone's there fucking actually drafting.
No, I agree with you. I think an in-person draft is a must. I really liked the idea of whoever wins the Mambo sets the location. I think that works out really well. And then when it comes to those trophies, like if we got both trophies, because we want one for the Keelan and we want one for the Mambo, then it's going to be $53 from each owner in order to get the trophies. And so what I'm wondering is if we want to take it in steps.